Buying property in Costa Rica. What do you really need to know? And my story about buying my property in Costa Rica. Hi, welcome. My name is Muriel. I'm super excited that you found me here on YouTube. I live in Costa Rica. Since 2018, I moved from the Netherlands with my family, my husband and 2 kids, and I'm excited to share everything here on the channel what I've learned so far. Buying property in Costa Rica is a big search keyword. A lot of people are looking for it, I can tell, and a lot of people have asked me questions about how I have done it. Now, before I'm gonna get started with some big alarming facts about buying property in Costa Rica that you want to know if you're on the fence of doing that, perhaps you're looking around, you're scrolling around on YouTube to get information, there is a lot of not correct information going on. So I want to help you prevent disasters. And basically my story of buying property in Costa Rica was basically, now when I look back, Russian roulette. Did everything go right? No, not at all. But am I happy? Yes, I am. What can you do to prevent disaster? Watch my video and learn more. So how did I buy property in Costa Rica? Well, first of all, I knew nothing. I came to Costa Rica 2018 and I wasn't even planning on buying property. But while we were living here, I don't know, we got this opportunity to invest in something. So why not invest in property? Because the rents were in the area where we lived are high. I live in the area of Montezuma, Santa Teresa, and there was a lot for sale around us. So we started to look at the first property that was offered through a friend. So not through a realtor, but through a friend. We showed interest and we started to look at it and it was beautiful. We could afford it. And now it was like, but how do you do that? We know nothing. And he explained some processes. Now, what does this tell you? We were clueless. Everyone could have made us believe something. If you don't know the process about buying property in Costa Rica, you are depending on other people, on external circumstances. We were connected with a good person, okay? So the property that we invested in was a good property. But what I have learned is that you have to deal with a lot of facts. You need to. This is important. Make a list, okay? Before you buy anything, first of all, understand that you can buy it as a person or through setting up a Costa Rica company. That's 2 different things, right? You need to know what's best for you. I didn't know. I bought it through setting up a company. Second, you never pay directly transactions from you to the property owner. You always do it through escrow. Escrow is a safe intermediate spot, so to say, from where your money is sent through, right? Thirdly, do you really need a realtor? There's pros and cons about using a realtor. I know several amazing realtors, but I also know several very bad realtors who only are in this deal for their own benefit. They don't care. They are working for commissions, right? Again, there are good realtors, so my respect for them. And screw all the other people who are saying out loud that they're a realtor and they're just working for commission. That means they're not doing a hard-based sale. Okay, so you as buyer of property in Costa Rica should know how the process should work. When do you know when a property is safe to buy? Well, here are some more tips that I've all learned along my way. Okay, that is, you never buy. I lost count where I was with my, I think 5. Always do due diligence. How? Yourself? No, through an attorney, a trustable attorney. Is every attorney trustworthy in Costa Rica? Heck no. There's like prices here, like it's the Wild West. Sorry if I'm negative, but like you should know which realtor you work with. How do you know? That's where you do your own research. I always do this. If I need something, even like a mechanic, a plumber, a realtor, I ask around, and if a minimum of 3 people refer me to a specific person, I will message that person and I will still ask this person questions. So this is how I found my realtor. No realtor, my attorney. Okay. So you always want to have an attorney do due diligence. What does that mean? Well, you want to know if the property that you want to invest in is for sale officially. How is it registered, right, at the municipality that your property that you're looking at is part of? Are there debts on that property? What's the history of the property? What are the exact measurements of the property, meaning the planos? It's called the planos. It is literally, there's topographic people who do the measurements back in the days by hand with those things, but now it's all done by computer. Officially, the property that you're looking at should be registered and listed, visible exactly from where to where it's one property, right? So you want to know exactly where the boundaries of the property are, and what goes wrong. You want to know exactly, does your property have access to a road? Is it a public road? Is it a private road? Where does it go wrong often with the roads? We were looking at the property, beautiful property here in the area, big property, very epic, but the road led through someone else's property up, and here the property started, like the top of the mountain. The property now is taking off the market. I don't know why, but the question was this for me: who is the owner of the property where the road is on that leads to my property? Is it a legal road, or is it just realized? Is the owner giving the other owner permission to use their property to get to their property? When this property will be sold, it could be changed, right? So this is where a lot of people I have spoken to literally made a mistake. They bought property without any official access because the neighbor now said, well, you're the new owner, I'm not giving you permission to enter my property to get to your property. Then you're screwed. Then you bought property you cannot access. Really, it's a big hustle you need to do, like you have to go to court. You don't want that, gonna give you headaches. So know exactly where to focus on when you do due diligence. Also, well, when I was buying my property in Costa Rica, it was 2019, I was focused on where can I access good internet access, Wi-Fi. Now with Starlink, Elon Musk's invention, you can get internet everywhere. So that's not so important anymore if you want to be a digital nomad, or if you are. By the way, I am a digital nomad. And more information about how I've set up my online income streams so I can work freely, job free anywhere, also in Costa Rica, click one of the links down below. So what else do you want to know? Taking loans, right? Taking loans in Costa Rica can be incredibly high. It can be good. It depends if you are a resident or not. And like everything is based on commissions in Costa Rica. A realtor works on commissions. Banks provide, like, even if the person that is referring you to a property, 9 of the 10 times they work for commissions. I dare to say 10 times of the 10 times they work for commissions. If you don't have the funds and you need to get a loan, often the person who's going to refer you to a specific bank to get a loan earns a commission from the bank. Be aware, you can also profit from this if you do it right and hard driven. But there's so many stuff you want to know. And then the property that you're looking at, what is known about this area? Will it be developed? What are the neighbor's property about? Is it sold? Is it free to buy? What is it already sold, and does it look empty, but what's the plans for that property? You have to do research, because suppose you want to live in silence and peace. The property next door is sold to a garage where they're fixing cars. This is, by the way, my own my own place. This is the playground of my husband. But I'm just saying, or a woodwork place. I know people, they bought property for having peace of mind, and the property next to them became a woodwork place. Very cool, but they were sewing all day. Sorry for the noise. They hear that all freaking day. It will drive you crazy. You see, if you're not familiar with any process about buying property in Costa Rica, I'm not even talking about the formalities, about contracts, about what can go really wrong besides all the stuff that I mentioned. You want to know what you're doing. So what I recommend you to do is keep watching my videos and share in the comments if you need help. I am making way more videos as usual about this topic because I see a lot of questions about it, and I have a solution for learning about the process of buying property in Costa Rica. What you should know to buy property anywhere, but specifically in Costa Rica, it's different. I'm gonna give one tip of the iceberg. If you want to build a house in Costa Rica, oh my gosh. And if you're used doing it in another country, everything is different here. So be aware. Just comment down below if you need help, if you want more information, and I will give that to you, okay? Because I have something that I'm not going to share with everyone specifically that can help you. It's a process on learning how everything works. Watch my other videos because I'm also going to share more of my own stories about what went wrong with building my house. It's a juicy story, but a real life story, and you can learn from my mistakes. Please do. So keep your eyes on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it. Hit the bell icon so you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. And again, I mentioned it in between, I am a digital nomad. I have my several income streams set up online, but this is not just what I do for myself. I teach others on how to do it. I direct them, I mentor them, I coach. There are several options. Just be curious. Go to the description down below my videos to learn more about that. And first and foremost, I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now. Bye from Costa Rica.